What up, hombre? We're back at the Powerhouse Gym. I wanted to come back again, different days, different times, so I'm here a little bit later, and I gotta tell you, there's still plenty of fucking space, so that's pretty damn cool. We're gonna do some shoulders today, and I'm gonna start off with this guy. This is a shoulder machine, and this shit fucks. Actually, if you have problems with doing flies or whatnot where you don't feel it, this could be exactly what you need to kind of make sure you're hitting your shoulders the way you need to, and it kind of takes some stuff out of the equation. So we're gonna do probably 4 sets of this as a warm-up, and then move on to some other shit. So yeah. So you're supposed to put your forehead on this pad, but I don't really like it like that. That wasn't feeling too good, so I just kind of took a step back to like this ledge and then started doing it. So I'm starting to feel it in my shoulders for sure, but I started doing this just one arm at a time, and I like that a lot more, so that's what I'm gonna continue this. All right, we're moving on to the hammer strength shoulder press, plate loaded, and looking around again, it's active. The gym is active, but not busy or crowded. And one thing I've noticed, okay, there's some pretty large ladies here. Like, oh,
because I go home to Starlight Night.
So, if that's your thing, this is the spot. They've also got like they got that too, but notably big, strong, independent ladies that don't need no man, but they want one. Don't let that fool you. They want one. Honestly, that's much better, because that means if she's with you, it's because she genuinely likes you and wants to be with you, rather than she needs, like money or someone to help her with shit, or to meet some other need. She's electing for you to be a part of her life, just like you are electing for her to be a part of your life. It's a two-way street. Remember that. Okay, we're gonna get some rear delt action on this thing. You've seen it before. This ain't nothing special, but yeah, we're gonna go light and just really focus on feeling it and trying to use my rear delt, not recruit from my traps or anything like that. So I did one arm and tried it. That fucked. I just used my hand, and I had an open palm. I don't know why I feel this better, and I just used like the side of my hand to push it around. And then also I kind of put myself off center, but put myself off center instead of being head on, whatever side. So if I'm going to work this side, I'm going to come over here. This side kind of face at like 45 degrees, and that felt really fucking good. Okay, so we did have to lower the weight just a little bit because my left shoulder couldn't keep up. And personally, I don't care what the fuck you say or anybody else, how many trophies you got, anything like that. I go light on shoulders because I don't want to fuck up my shoulders even more. I have pre-existing injuries, so I gotta adapt things the way I gotta adapt them to minimize any potential injury. So I also need both sides to match, so we went down a little. But now I kind of think we're gonna go do, maybe I'm open to something like cable rear delt flies, something like that, or just fucking lateral raises. Lots of leg stuff. I mean, this ain't even all of it. And then there's machines all the way over yonder back there. But, yep. Then we got fucking racks all around. Okay, so we're gonna use this fucking Gundam to do like rear delt, not crossovers, I don't know, but we're gonna basically make an X. All right, we got this with a Gorilla Grip. Oh, that's a lot harder than you initially think. Woo. Jeebus. All right, we're gonna do lateral raises, and actually fuck these square weights. They have so many grips, and they felt good the last time I used them. So hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, man. Dude, I swear, I've already been here for an hour. It feels like I've been here for fucking 25 minutes. So now we're gonna take this bad boy right there, and we're gonna do, I forget what they're called right now. Upright rows. That's what they are. Upright rows. But we're gonna do 3 sets of those. Probably get the fuck on out of here. See, this place is fucking massive. They got this whole turf and everything. Machines for days. Whew. We're gonna get the fuck on out of here. That was pretty good. Yeah. That's it. Pretty fucking good. Oh, all right. Yeah, my fucking shoulders are tired. But as I said 90 fucking times, a couple minutes ago, that was pretty good. I actually did like that. I did enjoy I shouldn't say that. Jumping the gun. The upright rows were not bad. I'm still a little apprehensive with things like that because they can mess with your shoulders. Really, a lot of stuff kind of depends on your own body mechanics, so use at your own risk. But definitely have a shoulder pump. Definitely feels, a little rough to lift them. And yeah, so I think overall it was a good shoulder day. Again, for like the lateral raises and whatnot, and like the little ancillary movements on shoulders, I tend to go a little bit higher with reps. And then anything like a press, I'm okay with being at like, 6 to 8-ish. I like 6 to 8. I feel like that gets you a good amount of resistance and a decent amount of reps too. Like it's a good balance. But hey, whatever floats your boat. Some people like a lot of reps. Some people like very few. Like powerlifters, very few. I shouldn't say that. It's not with every movement, but with their primary ones. Yeah, but there we go. And it's looking to be an early night tonight. Well, maybe not necessarily early, but we'll be spending some time indoors, just some R&R, rest and relaxation. I didn't go to the gym yesterday. I woke up and my tire was at 7 psi, so that's not right. So I was thinking like maybe I gotta fix it or whatnot, but I needed new tires anyway. So your boy got new tires, which things are running pretty smooth. Was a whole ass adventure though, let me tell you, because I wasn't gonna wait around. Started walking in Florida here where we are under a heat advisory. It's been dumb fucking hot, like fucking fuck off level hot. And I was walking outside yesterday. I was like, you know what? Let me use a Lime bike, one of those little Uber bike things that you could do. I was going to use one of them, rented one because I pay for Lime Prime, $6, and then all your rides under 20 minutes are $250, which ain't bad if you use it a decent amount of times. I think it pays for itself after like it can pay for itself after your first ride, depending on how long it is, but definitely your second one. But anyhow, you're able to reserve a bike that you find on the map. Well, I did that. Well, some fucking dick breath took the bike and they had it behind it was in a complex that was gated. So you can't fucking access this shit. Which that's annoying because those bikes are meant for fucking everybody to be able to rent, and you're just not supposed to do that. So I reported it stolen, and they're going to start investigating that. So there you go, buddy. But nevertheless, I couldn't get that bike, and it was quite a ways to get to my destination. So I went and searched for another bike. Finally got one after a decent amount of walking, took my fucking shirt off and was walking around South Tampa. And then, got the bike, started riding. But anyhow, I was in the sun for a while yesterday. So I got a little bit of a burn on my arms. I have like a backpack tan line. It's actually that bag right there. But yesterday I was fucking cooked. So I was like, there's no way I'm going to the gym today. I started to not feel good as well. It was one of those like heat exhaustion likely, and you don't want a heat stroke, which you can easily get. There's quite the risk, especially on days like yesterday. And it's great that it's going to be like that all fucking week. So sun exposure going to be minimal for us for the near future. And I kind of wanted to go to the beach, but anyhow, it's Friday night. I'm normally out all the time. It kind of makes me feel a little like to like actually stay indoors, but it'll be good for me. So I'm going to go do that. I'm currently, my roommate and I, and she's a dear friend, but I was like, you need to watch The Sopranos because A, it's a good show, and B, she's a therapist. And there's a whole, that whole dynamic in the show if you've seen it. So we've started that, so we'll probably do that. She also makes some bitchin' ass sourdough. Like, not just sourdough bread, it's like sourdough bread products. I'm talking, I've had so much peach, fucking cherry, berry, all sorts of cobblers. I had this egg strata today, which is like sourdough bread. It's basically like a casserole with eggs, peppers, you name it. But Friday nights, she tends to cook everything, and then she sells it up at Heights Lounge on Saturday evenings. I've been kind of helping her sell that a little bit. And, so she's going to be cooking that, so maybe I'll help out with that. The house is going to smell great, that's for sure. But, yeah, nice night in. Tomorrow, I don't really know what's on the agenda for tomorrow. Don't know that I will go to at least this gym because these day passes are like $20 a piece, and I've already gotten 2 of them, and I don't want to be spending, all of my money on day passes. Still on the fence about joining this gym in particular, just because I like to bring a guest, and I like access to multiple locations, and I'd have to pay, it's like $70 or so to have both the locations. There's 3 down here, but for 2 of the locations, and you get to bring a guest, it's like $70. There's other perks too. You get like cardio kickboxing and some type of like body scan, but there's some of the perks like if you have a kid, they have like a little daycare center. Well, I don't have a kid, so that does nothing for me. But I'm gonna see if I can talk to the owner, maybe work out something. You never know if you don't ask. So, but that's basically it for today's video. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. I hope you are, resting up. I hope you're taking care of yourself. If you're not, that's okay. I'm not totally taking care of myself either, but we're trying. That's all we can do. I found out just from talking to a shit ton of people over the years that basically a lot of people's lives are kind of clusterfucks. Some people are just better at hiding it than others. And there's always like one realm of your life that needs some work. So, if you feel like you ain't got nothing figured out, it might not be all that bad. You probably got at least something figured out. So, start small, do what you can. Try to put your best foot forward. Try to be positive. Try to spread some kindness and joy if you can. I know it can be hard with some of these people out here. It can be real fucking hard. But hey, people don't remember the things you did so much as they remember how you made them feel. So if you make people feel good, they might show up to your funeral. And if you care about that, it might be worth considering. But none of that's going to be happening anytime soon for us, hopefully. Knock on wood. Yeah. Anyhow, take it easy. Dude, if I died tomorrow, that would be eerie as fuck.